Parlons de Livres. Let's say in English, let's talk about books. So our show is aiming to promote books, in one word, literature. So today we have a pleasure to welcome Mr. Djamee RAPHAΕL. So Mr. Djamee is here to talk about one of his books. Today we're going to talk about this one, Love Beyond Distance. So we have these two versions available, one in English, Love Beyond Distance, and this one in French, Amour au-delà de la distance. Yes. So, hi, Mr. Djamee.
Well, she did.
I'm so
Parlons de
happy.
Livres. Thank you so much for having me here today to speak about Love Beyond Distance.
Yeah.
As you just found out before the show, the book is also now available in Thai version,
Yeah, you told
and in the ebook on Apple and others, other platform. The French version is available on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles as well.
Good.
And the Thai version hopefully will also be, it's in publishing, so you never know if you have to tweak things, but I'm really happy for the fans in Thailand that will be able to read that. Really? That's definitely a milestone.
Yeah, it's so interesting. I read it, so I'm like, we need to share. We need to share this. So Djamee, before talking about your interesting book, can you please introduce yourself to the audience?
So my name is Djamee RAPHAΕL. What I do is that I help people define who they are, what their service is, what they offer, and so that they can become the most logical choice for people looking for the service they offer. I help people finding out what they have in them that will please somebody, as far as if it's a service or if it's a quality. We're talking about romance today.
Yeah.
If you don't know your worth, it's difficult for people to know that you are that inside of you. So I help people figure out these things about themselves, and as a manager, I'm the founder of an agency, Djamee Models. We open
model agency, model and acting.
Yes, it's actually a verified agency. It's verified by Casting Networks Inc. So it's readily available. Anybody, if you don't know about modeling and in New York, if you are verified by Casting Network, you're just legit. So that means that we can provide talent and models with castings and auditions that they qualify for. So it's not some agency where we sell your website or we sell you photo. No, you come to us and we are able to send you to castings and audition that you qualify for. So that's something that I'm mostly known for. I'm a designer. I have a line here in New York.
Yeah, you will show us
at
the end.
Yes.
Talk about
so that's pretty much what I do. But people come for consulting, to us, and writing books. Help,
Yeah, this is my first question.
Yes.
What made you want to become a writer?
Because when I had a question, when I write, it helps me. And I figure that if I have a question, maybe if somebody else has that same question, maybe I can help them, since I found the answer just writing. When you do research for a book, no matter how small a book is, My books are usually very small, so in one sitting you can just go. You wait at the dentist, you wait for the train. If maybe a train, if you wait that long, that might be a little bit. But if you just want to, I want to share stories and themes that are important to people. I understand that big books are valuable as well, but
It doesn't matter.
my target is just anyone who has a question, and in the book that question hopefully will be answered. And admit, I think that with the feedback that I get, it's almost direct. I can see somebody who just got the book, and if I see them the next day, they don't have to be serial readers.
Yeah.
They will see, they will not be too impressed, and they will be able to just say, okay, I'm going to read this. And if they find it interesting, hopefully they do, right? They will read it in half an hour.
They do. Romance, I think anybody is concerned about romance.
I wanted to help. I wanted to help
yeah.
get these. I wanted to help, particularly on this topic, because it's not just romance; it's long distance.
Long distance.
So called LDR. That is not. I mean, what?
So would you do it for free?
Yeah, I used to write actually and draw, because I draw too, cartoons. While my parents were sleeping, when my siblings were sleeping, I used to write all night. I used to draw all night. I used to do it just for fun, and I think that it helped with my imagination. So before you put words, you have to visualize these words. You have to think of what you're going to write, and then after a while it just flows. So it's a passion. I was not able to put this book out there. This is the last one. This is the last one. That's the newest one.
The new one.
I have a few that are just
already
written, and I'm waiting for the right moment. But this came at a point, I had that question. I never thought that I would write about love, beyond distance and long distance relationship, until I found myself in that situation. And I was like, you know what? Maybe.
You have experience, so you know what.
I was like, maybe they will be interested to see that I take it seriously, and maybe they will take me seriously. Okay, so that's how that was. That was a technique for me to get their attention.
So, how does your writing make a difference in people's life?
Instantly. I am surrounded by younger people, like maybe, like late 20s, mid 20s. I used to see more younger people with the agency, but the people around me are like, young adults, starting maybe transiting in jobs or starting a new career. And when we exchange, maybe based on the fashion or other things, or I just show them the book, and I have a few people.
It's easy to read, like you say, it's small.
And there are images.
In one day.
Yes.
Just read it.
Oh yeah.
It's very, very interesting.
And then I will get a text. Thank you, Djamee.
Okay.
I had a similar situation. So there's this guy. His name is Djamee. And he has a girlfriend that is in a different state, but they still dating. That's what a long distance relationship is.
Yeah, but can you explain exactly what is long distance relationships?
Well, just like any relationship, I don't want to put a label. Not all long distance relationships are equals. First of all, there are different dynamics, and I emphasize that. The reason that there is a long distance relationship is because love. Love must
distance, different countries, different cities.
You have to believe in it. See, the thing is, a long distance relationship is not just based on the distance, because you can be next to someone and not have
time to see you.
My focus is really about the love connection.
Okay.
The love connection, because you can live with someone, you can be married to someone, you can have a girlfriend, a boyfriend, and not be faithful to that person. So people think that because you're in a love relationship that has distance, that's the reason people are unfaithful. I got some news for you. If you're incapable of being faithful to someone that is living in the same state, the same neighborhood, the same city, that will be the same when you have a long distance relationship. The boundaries, the things that happen, the dynamic of a long distance relationship is based on trust. A good relationship, in my opinion, can only work when you have trust.
Of course.
So long distance relationship, close distance relationship, if there is no trust, there is no relationship, there is an illusion. So do not think that people who have a long distance relationship don't have illusion. Of course they may. But if you have trust in a relationship, no matter what the relationship is, your relationship has good chance to work. But it's based on trust. It's not based on sex. It's not based on money. It's not based on all of these other extra things. Trust is the basis, in my opinion, to success for any relationship.
Yeah, that's clear. So you started sharing your stories. Do you have different story to share about how your book changed people's life?
Well, some of the books are also, there is this book that is also available on Amazon, but only on the Kindle version. And it's about raves. So that's just a period of my life as I was a DJ and transitioned from the raving scene to, I didn't know what to do. And I speak about that moment when you have to believe in something to be able to move on. And I speak about, as long as you have this vision of no matter where you're going, no matter what you do, things will actually get together. Fall into place, and you actually get there, but you have to be willing to jump. So there have been several times in my life where I didn't know what will come next, but I had an idea and I had a feeling of what it feels like, what it will look like, and somehow you have to be alert of these meetings. Other people call it law of attraction. So it speaks, that's on the background. The law of attraction is what you have a clear image of what you desire. You need to always have a dream. If, let's say, speaking of love beyond distance, the idea from the beginning was that I wanted this book to be in English, of course, in French, of course, and also in Thai language. Now, this is the idea, so you start with the end in mind. You don't start with, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. Just what does it look like? The end of the end product. So that's the book in French, that's the book in English, that's the book in Thai. That's the end product. And you can even get the atmosphere. Right now, at the moment I'm speaking to you, there are people in Thailand. Yes, we did a promotion, but that's in the reel that I showed you earlier. You see people leaving some art. I love you, thank you, thank you. I saw that before I start writing the book, that when the book will come out, they will be found in Thailand. And they are there. They just appear over the weekend. But this is the idea. So how does it help people? The book helps you see what I do is not something new. I learned from someone else. My mentor, his name is Joel Bauer. That's one of my mentors. I have another mentor, Kevin Trudeau. So I have another mentor, Stanley Kaplan. Stanley Kaplan is the one who came to grab me from the Cyber Coffee where I was doing the open calls, and he needed talent. And he was like, why don't you come to my agency, in short, right? You know, and you have models? I had one model. He said, for some reason, no problem, no issue. We're going to do that. Here's a desk, here's a phone, and once you start getting work, I'm going to get you all the tools. Don't think this is that easy, but I had this in mind. I wanted an agency. I know I'm a little bit over the place, but it comes to my mind as I speak. I see the image of what I'm telling you. So Stanley, of Stanley Kaplan Talent, took me to his agency and gave me a room bigger than this, with a desk, phone, electricity, Fulton Street, downtown financial center. Yeah. And he told me, if you're capable to get me models, hire them, get them work, we'll do 50%. This is the American dream.
Yes, of course, of course.
So that's what I say. I have a dream. Write it down. Think about it and never doubt about it. And you will have people. So when Stanley came to see me, if I looked at him and said, who's this guy coming to bother me while I'm doing my open call? Here is my dream. You have to be open to these things and people that are put in front of you. Emails that comes in, don't dismiss an email. Somebody say, hey, you might want to call, you know, it's not a spam email, but something that resonates with your goal. If it resonates, be curious, follow up. That might not be the end, but that place where you're going, somebody might be there. And then you will meet that person or you'll meet that situation and you follow up and you follow through and you will always end up exactly where. But just enjoy the journey. So when I write, it's not, oh, how many books I'm going to. Some people ask me, how many books are you selling? I don't know. I'm just happy when Amazon send me a check. But that was not the idea at first. I'm really happy.
Yeah. So that's great because now, since we're talking about this long distance relationship, before giving advice, my question is this one. What is your experience with LRD, long distance relation? Yeah.
See,
LDR. What is your own experience with LDR?
I have
and would you recommend it to somebody?
I would not recommend.
Yes, no, or why?
I will be clear on that. It's not something that you will recommend, but nothing happens to you by coincidence. That's what I believe, and I live by that. When I got myself in a situation that turned out to be what we call a long distance relationship, I embraced it because I knew that I created it. Now, if somebody else comes and tells me I'm single and I'm looking for a partner, lover, or maybe, to get married, I will not advise them to be in a long distance relationship. I have to be honest with you. This can be stressful and not everybody is built for that. But it's just like I said earlier, any relationship, if you're boring, you're not gonna go anywhere. Be creative, come up with ideas, be fun. I would never advise somebody to do something that doesn't feel natural to them. If you think that this is the person and you will find some way to meet and you can
But what about people who are already in this long distance relationship? I mean, guess if
that's
somebody
for
come
them.
to see you and say, I'm in a long distance relationship, I don't know what to do, I'm struggling, I'm fed up of that.
Have you made plans to meet with that special person of yours? That's where you start.
I see you had a lot of advice.
You have. Do you sometimes? Recently, I had this that show. I just watched that show, but I would not have. That's a show on one of the streaming platforms. And if my partner had not suggested that to me, when I go to the menu, this is not something that culturally, and it's not even Thai. It's a Korean show, but I am African and I'm more francophone and I would say anglophone, but than Asian. Okay, so when you are in a relationship with somebody that is from a different culture, they will bring something new to you, and I think that this is a fun part. So when I hear, hey, you should watch this show, I'm like, jackpot! I would never in my, and I had fun. So how do you get closer to the person that you are in love with, and even closer, even if they're not there?
Open. You have to be open,
and you have to be open to their suggestion. Sometimes be careful when they say, "Hey, you look good in this." Then maybe you want to wear more, And the same, you compliment and you let them know by the compliment what you like, and you don't focus on what you don't like. And if they are flowing like you, they will do the same. They will try to respond by giving you more of what you already pointed out that you like.
Because when I read your book, you have so many advice about communication, about trust, about maintaining intimacy, about stress too.
It can be stressful.
Staying connected.
Yes.
When somebody reads it, it's like, how does he know that? So I just want to ask, do you have an experience yourself really about?
Well, I mean, my experience it's not autobiographic, but there is like a secret chapter.
Yeah.
Okay. So I like to surprise the readers, and it's a little bit more personal. That's why I put a secret chapter, so that it will separate the more academic, the research that came into this, because I'm not a psychologist.
Because
right?
I don't have. Read the book is like, how he knows that he's getting some advice. Who is he? Is he a psychologist?
No, it's like when
therapist? Is he a therapist?
No, you're not.
Is he? That's why I asked.
But I believe that I say that this is based on something that is part of my life, but I also research a lot, and I had the help of the latest technology. I use AI to do research that would take months, years to get down to.
Okay, so I believe if you wrote this book, it's like the statistics show that a lot more and more people stay in long distance relationship.
Yeah.
The way people are living now,
of course,
connected,
big cities are very lonely.
So a lot of people,
yes,
are now engaged in a long distance relationship.
Yeah. Even when you live in the same city, I would say sometimes you don't see the people you're in love with.
Exactly.
So that is a longing.
Now,
yeah.
You explain a little bit what you're doing. You're a kind of mentor. So yes. What is the process to apply to your mentorship program?
So for people who don't know me, and that's a lot of you, you go to djamee.com, that's DJAMEE, that's EE.com, and that's a central place where you will find
everything about you.
And as for mentoring, which is very specific, you can just even go to Google or Bing and ask hire Djamee.
Okay, so the mentorship is about what? Only the long distance relationships? Or about everything? Modeling, acting?
Because my specialty is something that people think is difficult. I will break it to you. Some things that can be easy for you and difficult for others. What's the most difficult to, let's say, if someone comes to me and say, hey, can you make me a star? I say, okay, yeah, I got you. That's like, really? You can help me? Yeah, I did it before.
About everything.
I did it before. I put myself in a situation where I became extremely famous as a teenager. So I know how to put people what they're supposed to do, what it takes to become extremely successful or popular.
So
that's something
great.
that I do.
That's great.
That's a gift.
So you're a kind of artist,
Myself?
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you.
Because
I follow the footsteps of... yeah?
Yeah. Can we see? I don't know if you have a bag somewhere.
I think if you have a brand...
It's your brand, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
You might want
to show what you're doing.
You might want to see...
Your brand. Okay.
Well, for example... Okay, so
nice bags. Wow.
So these are the thoughts that they really
What
involve.
is the name? Stud Spikes?
Yes, Studded Spikes by
Djamee.
Right. Very simple.
So you made them yourself. You made them.
This is AI.
Yeah.
But the thing is with AI, this is somebody I hired to do this design. And in this design, you have salukis. These are dogs, runner dogs that you find in Persia, and there are different things in there. Here, protect this temple. I want to struggle through my life. There are times, not just like in a long relationship, but also with life in general. So I express and I put everything that happens in my life and I put it in my heart. So protect this temple is to remind people that your body is your temple.
Yes.
So when you carry this, and even if you're somewhere, I think that subliminally, that's my belief. If somebody is coming next to you and trying to harm you, if they see this, the idea will go away. Because they already know that you're aware that you are supposed to be protected. You're not accessible to negativity. So even if it's fun, like this, somebody told me the other day,
futuristic.
Yeah, and somebody told me it looks a little bit like you. I said, I look a little bit like a robot. But I didn't say anything because when you put art out there, people express it the way they want, right? So this design was made by someone, but all the ideas behind something, unless you have no ideas, but
I like the fabric too. You see that it's a quality.
Well, I'm gonna send you one like this.
Oh, thank you. It's nice.
Since you're grabbing it, I think that you really like it.
Are you selling them?
Oh, it's on Amazon. You can get it on Prime.
Okay,
you can get it the next day.
Tell them what have your liens.
Yes, and the price it's less than $25. So if you already have Prime, you can get that in less than 2 days.
No,
and including this one.
And it's great. The quality, you feel that the quality.
They do that so fast.
Yeah.
And the book also are available on Amazon, so you can then
all your books anyway. All the books are available on Amazon.
And this one in Thai is the first to be available on Apple, which opens even even more people. Can actually access the information.
That's
thank you for the opportunity to share this.
You're welcome.
This is really so fun to share that.
Yeah, really, I like it. I
think
see
if
how
you
the fabric is very, very.
Oh, it's solid,
strong.
right? This I have had for weeks.
Yeah,
I just received this one. It's brand new.
Yeah, it's nice.
Cool.
I'm happy I will get one.
Yes.
I will get one. Okay, so Djamee, thank you for coming.
That's my pleasure. Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you so much to the audience.
Thank you.
And yes, I guess if there are some questions, you can forward them to me.
If you have some question, just put the question down below.
I'll be happy to answer.
Yes, yes. Okay, so thank you everyone. Thank you for watching our show, and make sure to like, to subscribe, and to share. Okay, you will find, Djamee told you, you will find all the information in the description box below. Thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.